It's funny how some of the smallest problems around the house end up being the most annoying. So here's some surprisingly simple fixes for those that does not require extensive tools all weekend or major renovations. Just a few minutes and a simple idea. Now, if you make your cup of coffee every day and you have your Keurig, and one thing we do, we usually clean the outside of our Keurigs, but we don't usually clean the inside. One simple, easy way to do a quick clean are with these K-cup cleaners. They're surprisingly simple to use. And honestly, it was gross. The stuff that came out is just so dirty. I love, love, love these K-cups because when you don't feel like doing deep cleans, like descaling the whole machine and every few months or whatever, when you just want your quick clean, just pop that K-cup in there, run it through, and your Keurig is good to go. So I found these to be extremely handy. I love a good quick clean. One thing I don't like to do all the time either is pull out my big old shredder for like junk mail and just random stuff. Y'all, ink rollers are amazing. You can cover any type of important information, your address, your bank numbers, any of that. So if you have papers and you don't feel like shredding, or you don't feel like hearing the loud noise or going through the hassle of using the shredder, you can literally just take this ink roller and roll right through it. Now, one thing I'm always going to have in every single home for quick cleans, when I have like 5 minutes and I need to get the house clean, storage benches is my sweet spot. Okay, I have storage benches everywhere, literally. I'll share two with you today, one right by my front door and one in my nursery or little girl's bedroom. Y'all, if you got shoes everywhere, toys everywhere, stuff everywhere, have you a storage bench nearby, because those are the easiest, quickest things for your 5-minute cleans. If you want more privacy without blocking the light, one thing I've used is Reed film, and I love it. It's super easy to use. You can put these on doors, you can put them on windows. You just spray your window clean, just make sure it's clean. You use water and scissors. That's all you need to apply it, and it literally gives you coverage. And the one thing I like about the one I use is like a Reed, because if you get close, like really, really close, like if you want to see outside, you can kind of see between the little grooves, but it still gives you plenty of privacy. People can't see in. I just love it. I fell in love with this. So that's another way to give you some privacy, but you can still get that light in. Now, if you have furniture that either looks outdated, or if you want to customize a piece of furniture, I absolutely love wood contact paper. I have used this for years in several of my homes. I've shared in several videos. The example I'm probably going to pop in here today is in my son's room. It's an IKEA dresser. To make it stand out so it don't look like everybody else IKEA dresser, I added some wood grain contact paper, and the wood is beautiful. It literally looks like a custom dresser. It's easy to apply. It's forgivable because not all contact paper is forgiving. Okay, this one is forgiving. You can cross it, you can do whatever, and it just forgives. I love it. It's one of my favorite absolute contact papers. I've also used this like in my drawers too, like because I wanted that wood grain. That's another quick fix, easy to do, simple, and forgiving. One problem I've always had is with mail and clutter. So I absolutely highly recommend baskets with lids for any type of clutter that you need easy access to. And so for me, that is my mail right at my front door. Our mail just stockpile. I got these woven baskets. They're absolutely beautiful, and they can store a lot, and they have lids on them. So guess what? If the husband is checking the mail, you can just pop it right in there, close the lid, right? It just makes my life so much easier. But this also works great for any type of easy access. Like if you always have keys and clutter or wallets, or, everybody have different things, key cards, work stuff. Have you a basket. If you need it accessible, like easy to grab, have a basket with a lid. This one that I'm sharing with you is a 2-pack, which is really nice. And that can easily just fix that in 5 minutes. If you're constantly running out of space in your cabinets, one thing I absolutely love is an over-the-door storage rack, and I kind of have used these everywhere too. That way you can use that storage space right behind your door. They're big enough and large enough to hold a lot of different things in them. The one I am sharing on screen is from Lowe's, and it comes in a 2-pack, and it can hold a ton of things from your bathroom to your kitchen. They're just geniusly helpful to solve your storage problems in 5 minutes. You stick it on there and use your space. Now, if your trash cans are always sliding around and not staying on the trash can, there are several ways you can fix this. I'm going to share the way that I absolutely love, and that's with trash can cinchers. You just stick these on the trash can, and you can just pop the bags in there. It keeps it in place. I've had mine for probably like 3-4 years, y'all. They're still stuck on there. They're still stuck on there. I wanted one that blended in with my kitchen. So even when we're having parties and guests are over and they're opening the trash can, it didn't look like messy or cluttered. Now, of course, you can do some hacks. Another hack, if you don't want to get those, you can always just use paper clips, of course. And that works as well. But I really do like the cinchers. They're kind of hidden. They look good. They blend well. And nobody even know they're on there. But yeah, feel free to use those. Or again, you can DIY it and use some paper clips. But that's a hack for your trash bags and keeping them on your trash cans. Now, here's another thing. If you're tired of reaching behind your nightstand to try to reach your plug, one little hack you can do is get this outlet extender. I love this because I am the type, I always have gadgets plugged in on my nightstand. And our plug is literally at the very bottom behind our nightstand. And I do not feel like pulling it out every time I need to plug in stuff. This extender is amazing because you can extend it high to the side, wherever you want to be able to plug things in, and it sticks to the wall. And it has several plugs in it too. Like it has some USB plugs in it as well as some regular plugs as well. So this is something, if you want you like a higher way to reach a plug or to plug in things, this is something that could definitely work for you too. Now, if you want a simple place to hide things such as emergency cash or like a flash drive or something like that, you can always use these diversion cans. They literally look like your normal cans. They have a variety. You can get whatever you want. Only you and your family know what you eat, what you don't eat. But you have this little opening down here, and you can literally just open this and stick whatever you want in there. So you can have again, some emergency cash, flash drives, some things you just don't want the public to know about, or even your family. You can always use your pantry, okay? You can use these cans. They have fruit cans, vegetable cans. There's so many different ones. So feel free to incorporate some of those. But if you'd rather keep some things hidden in plain sight, you can use something like this. This is a normal picture frame, right? Looks like a normal picture frame. But let me share with you what's actually on the inside. So opening this up, you actually have a diversion envelope. This is a fireproof envelope, so it does protect whatever valuables you have in here. So if you do want to put some cash in here or letters, cards, wills, you can put whatever you want in here. It is a little nice stash that's hidden, that's tucked away, and you can have whatever you want to stash in here. But yeah, it's hidden right in plain sight. So those are some ways. Now, if you love the look of plants, but can't keep them alive, I have something for you, because that's me. I am not a green thumb, okay? And one of my favorite little hacks are these outdoor shrubs. They literally come in like about 3 feet tall, and I have not been able to keep my shrubs alive. So if you're like me, you don't have the time for the maintenance, or maybe you just, are lazy and don't want to do it. Either way, it's not me to judge you, okay? But here's a solution for you. Just get the faux ones. These are stakes. You just stick them in the ground. You can line them up along your fences, your backyard. You can make your front yard look good. You can make your backyard look good. It just gives you that landscaping without the maintenance. So it's a win-win, and they're UV resistant. So I've just fallen in love with them. I really do like them. And they're small little plants that you can, plant around your yard without having to worry about the headache of keeping your plants alive. Now, here's another idea with plants too. If you want some privacy, another option you can do are these ivy panels. And there's a lot. I did a lot of research, and the ones I stuck with, because some of them I sent back I didn't like, but the one that I really, really like, if you really want privacy where you can't see through it and it's nice and thick and plush, are the ones I'm sharing with you. These are very thick. They look good, but the most important for me was that privacy. And so these are nice and lush. It does not look thin and weak. It's thick. It's easy to apply. Get you some zip ties. You can apply it to your fence, your balcony, wherever you want. If you want you some privacy, this is an easy way to do it. It's just apply these. Now, if you don't have a fence, but you still want privacy, another item you can do are these metal privacy planters. So a couple things I love, love, love about these. One, they're metal, so durable. You don't have to worry about like with wood and things like that. This one is metal. It has wheels, so you can roll it, which is nice. And there's a space for planters, so you can literally put rocks and dirt or whatever if you want to, like make it nice and sturdy. right? So it's not rolling everywhere. The wheels have locks, but honestly, y'all, if you want to just stand still, put something like heavy in there, like rocks or, dirt or, cement blocks or something. But you can make this look pretty. You can grow trellis on there. You can put plants on there. If you just want to some privacy from your neighbors, raise your hand, okay? Because that's us. You can definitely do that as well, too. So these are really, really nice for providing you that privacy. It's also mobile, so you don't have to worry about like getting a fence or applying for a fence if you have an HOA, things like that. It's mobile, but it's just another problem solver, and they're easy to put together as well. And they come in different heights. So since we're outdoors, I'm going to share with you a couple more outdoor finds. This right here is a faux sprinkler. So if you need a way to store things like an extra key maybe, you can always use a little fake faux sprinkler system, right? And inside of here, you can put in here keys. You can put, keys in here, which is a great way instead of hiding it under your plant pot like most people, you can get a little bit more creative and hide it, out of plain sight. This is a way to do it just with this little sprinkler system. Now, if you have always constantly needing more than one hose, something like this could be very handy, and that is a hose splitter. So like for instance, if you're washing your car and then somebody else needs a hose to water the plants, or the kids wanted to play with the outdoor stuff, or maybe you need two for the kids' outdoor stuff because it seems like all these inflatables want their own hose now. Something like this can be very handy because it takes your one hose and it splits it into two. So it'll be two hoses, which can be very helpful for solving those random annoyances. And if you're tired of wrestling with gardening hose, we switched to a stainless steel hose maybe last year, and y'all, no going back. The stainless steel hose does not kink. It does not kink, y'all. So that was one of the most annoying things for us. Our garden hose always kink. The twist, the turns, you pull it, you go around a truck or a tire. Oh my goodness. It was just annoying. Plus, it always had to get replaced. We always had to replace our garden hose. Well, it's stainless steel. Super doable. Extremely, extremely doable. Well worth your money. And again, you don't have that annoyance of worrying about kinks. We literally have this thing so tangled outside, and I literally did this for an experiment, and it still works. Water will still come out. The pressure will still be there. Does not matter how twisted or tangled it is. So it's pretty cool. Definitely want to share that. And if you need a way to store a towel, but you don't feel like drilling holes in your walls or installing anything, a simple, easy, quick fix is an over-the-door towel hook. I prefer the longer ones because I do have a taller glass. But yeah, the over-the-door, they work great. I've had mine for a long time. And the one I'm sharing with you actually have like that velvet on the back so it does not damage your glass. It's easy to put on, and it's an easy way to store your towel without, again, having to install any towel racks or any of that. If you're trying to cut down on an odor, or if you have a space in your home that's just always like has an odor to it, like pit areas or maybe the shoe areas, the gas stuff, the sporting equipment, whatever. This refillable gel called Azana is amazing. It smells good. It comes in these beautiful glass containers so you can leave them sitting out around your home, and it looks like decor, and they work great. They work so good. So that's an easy way to eliminate those odors, but still make your home look good and smell good as well. So hopefully you found these tips and hacks helpful. Definitely give me that thumbs up. Drop me a comment. Let me know. I appreciate you guys for being here watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If y'all see that hype button below, please do me that quick favor and hype the video. It helps me a lot. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see y'all in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, you'll likely enjoy this next video as well.